Hey, what's going on YouTube? Chuckles again with another YouTube video. Today I want to bring you guys a little secret slash tip, a little how-to tutorial on how to upload YouTube videos much quicker. So I use a program called Handbrake. This is it right here. This will compress your video by quite a significant amount. So let's just pull up an example here. I got my movies folder right here. So we'll go to COD commentary. If you can see underneath properties, this is a 2.87 gigabyte video that I have made. It's just a gun game commentary. You guys probably saw it. It's on my channel. It's like the last one I uploaded. But after we compress it, this is it right here. It's only 243 megabytes, and we don't lose any quality. You can watch the video on my channel if you'd like. I uploaded the 243 megabyte version. So let's just get into how Handbrake works. So basically, after your video is edited and rendered and ready to rock, what you do is you drag it right over to Handbrake. Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and close that out. So these are the settings that I use. So what you do is the first thing, I always make sure I set my aspect ratio 1920 by 1080. This anamorphic I don't mess with. I do always click large file size because usually my videos are anywhere from 3 gigabytes. I've had one all the way up to 11 gigabytes, which would have taken hours upon hours to upload to YouTube. So large file size, always have that checked. Container, I have it go to MP4 format because that is the best quality. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to compress it, but it seems to work out better in the end. So web optimized because YouTube is a website, so most people watch it from their computer monitor. And then what you're going to want to do is at this first screen, you're going to want to go to Browse and set where you want it to go. So I always have it go to my hard drive where I keep all of my YouTube stuff. And then inside this compressed folder, that way you can always find it later. So there it is right there, but we'll go ahead and rename it again. We'll just call it COD commentary this time. So now that's ready to go. So underneath filters, I don't touch anything. I leave it all default. Video, I set the codec to H.264 instead of MPEG. It's usually about the best quality. I always lock my frame rates to 30, no matter whether I'm recording, hand braking, whatever. I always have frames per second at 30. That way it gives it that smooth transition. Quality, I don't use an upload bit rate. What I use is this constant quality. And then 18 to 20 is standard definition, and then 21 to 23 is going to be your highest quality. 23 is full 1080p. So optimize video. I don't use the advanced tab. You can. It's down here. It's blocked if you don't have it turned on. I don't personally use it. I don't need to. I have this 3 notches to the left, which I find gives the best quality overall. The tuning, I don't use any of this because it will mess with the other settings like the picture settings and audio when we get there. The profile I use high because I want it to be, like I said, the best quality possible. And then the level four times decodes. So that basically means it scans 4 times in total. Excuse me, I'm coughing up a storm here. 4 times it decodes. So basically what that means is it scans it 4 times to get every possible frame. So audio, I leave it the default. The only thing I change is this bit rate. It comes standard at 96. I set it to 128 just so my audio doesn't sound like poop, I guess. Subtitles don't need. I've never messed with. Chapters, same thing. Because this is if you wanted to set up various different videos to do various different things. I always edit and render my video in something different and then use this just to compress it. So like I said, advanced tab I don't mess with. And then all I did was add this profile. I call it my 1080 YouTube profile. That way I don't have to set those every single time because some of them are standard, some of them are not how they come. And then you literally just hit start. And then what it'll do is it'll prepare to encode. And then you can see it right there going. We're already at like 5%, 6%. This frames per second, I keep a kind of a watch on this. What you don't want to see is you want this to always be above 30. Because that's where I locked my frame rate. So if this drops below 30 for a substantial amount of time, like if it said 17 for a good minute or two, then we have an issue. That means that I didn't record in higher than 30 frames per second, and it will come out looking like garbage. So time remaining, it says we're going to have about 2 minutes, and then elapsed time 30 some seconds. I never really pay attention to this, to be honest, because it always says there's like 2 minutes and it'll be done in like 45 seconds, unless you have, like I said, a really big file. I think when I did a Titanfall video, it was 9.7 gigabytes, and it took something like 10 minutes to compress, but after that it was only like 749 megabytes. So we'll just go ahead and let this finish up, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, and we are back, and we're about done here. It's about 86%. It says we have about 20 seconds left. I did want to note that the cropping I leave to automatic, because it will then automatically crop at 1920 by 1080, which is all my monitor produces at the moment. So you don't want to set custom, because then you'll have black lines on the right and left side, and sometimes the top and bottom. So it'll say Q finished right here. So let's go ahead and bar that and pull back up my my video, and we'll see where it is and what it looks like. So when we first started, it was 2.87 gigabytes. You can see it right there. And now let's see where it is when we're done. Pressed folder, COD commentary, that's where I renamed it, 243 megabytes. So we can go ahead and open it up here, and we'll skip a little bit so you can see the quality. Not missing a beat, still full 1080p, looking good. Let's mute that. So still looks decent. So that's basically it for the how-to, guys. That's what I use to upload so many videos. So the website, I'll go ahead and pull that up for you right quick. This is Handbrake right here, handbrake.fr. Even though it looks kind of strange, this is the website. It is a free download, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. So I hope the video is beneficial to you guys, and if you like, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I leave the link down in the description there. Also, all my social medias, so on and so forth. So I hope to see you guys in the next one, and have a good one.